and on AM time. Good morning, y'all. How y'all feeling? On my way to my next destination. Wanted to just kick it and just talk about something while I got time. I didn't have time to set up a background or backdrop for get it off your chest, but and I shouldn't be on the phone for that long. I should be out of here momentarily. But I was in light of what happened yesterday, what's understood doesn't need to be explained, and also in combination with me checking my rooms on Clubhouse. I didn't go on Fanbase or the other audio app yet. It kind of just dawned on me, and that we're having the same conversations within the last 5 years. Well, let me say that hasn't dawned on me. It's just like I come to a realization, but follow me. In the last 5 years, same conversations, same stance, same recycled talking points day in and day out. With that being stated, that's within the last 5 years. Earlier this week, it's going by Venus's channel. Shout out to Venus. A clip was played from an old Oprah Winfrey episode from judging by the hairstyle, I'm gonna say late 80s, early 90s. Excuse me. And the conversation she was having was regarding how black men are viewed in America today. On the stage, you had three black men. One dressed casually, the other two were suited as if they were going to the office. Although I didn't hear the two gentlemen speak that were suited, the one with the dreads, with the teal green color shirt and a jacket. Scott, what's good, Pippin? How you feeling? He was he articulated himself very well because he's educated, obviously. He was he had to with the sisters from Oprah Winfrey, she did a good job of setting that Paula dismantled. He took her apart surgically, and it was beautiful. His demeanor, the word choice, and all intents and purposes, the moderation by Oprah herself got me thinking if this took place in the late 80s, and obviously I was born in 87, you mean to tell me we as people been having the same conversation for 40 plus years and counting? Dr. Steele, hey, good morning. How you doing, sir? So we're still having the same conversations almost 40 years later, if not 40 years later. Oh, let me get out of this line because this is where I lost my tire. Okay. Same conversation 40 years later with, and quite frankly, this is a dynamic against the older generation. I'll get to that in a minute. What are we not learning as a collective, individually? The conversation that's being had more times than not, I have an answer for it, and also I have the right answer for it. So it doesn't bother me. Only thing for me is, are there different perspectives that I did not already overlooked. That excuse me, that I did not that I did overlook. Excuse me. And I usually look at things through a lot of perspectives, contrary to popular beliefs. People just are just it's like, well, we when it comes to finding a resolution for our problems, 40 years later, nope. We still having the conversation. So the question is, why are we having these conversations? In the last 5 years, that's annoying, and that's why I don't participate in some certain of these conversations. Now you're talking about 40 years now. So, what is the end goal of all of this? And quite frankly, the answer is as long as Rody, what's good, man? Peace to you, fam. To answer that question, where's the end goal? There is none. As long as money is involved, there will never be an end goal. There will never be an end goal to these conversations. Take away the money, take away the conversation. For the most part. Because that's on the YouTube side. On the clubhouse side, same thing. Now, I do believe there's a lot more smarter people on Clubhouse versus YouTube. Not to say there's not on YouTube at all. I never said that. It's just I think Clubhouse has a lot more. Some people do it as a test subject to have these conversations and figure out where the men's side, women's side, black man, black woman, blah 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 blah. They come up with these subsections or categories to do an experiment and whatever the case may be. And there's also other who does it just to enjoy the chaos. There's that too. So I come so like I said, I don't participate in certain conversations because like we haven't had these. It's good now. Let's get to the older generation because I'm about to end this live. That video that I saw earlier this week, like I said, if I think somebody's late 80s, early 90s, same conversations, same word choice, same mannerisms are being utilized. To the older generation, if I, Christopher J, can come up with a solution, I'm not gonna say good enough because that means that's a bare minimum, and I don't think that is good enough. If I, Christopher J, is able to come up with a solution, and I'm able to surround myself with people who are smarter than me, who can come up with a better solution, why did you guys not have the answers to a 40-year-old question? And B, why you're not educating those under you? Now, does that mean you have to come out your way to teach me something? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you all have children. Hey, Black Beauty, how you doing, beautiful? You all have children. You're supposed to give them these games so that way the this trauma won't exist, or who knows, even better yet, these conversations will never happen. What doesn't need to happen? But no, when you're so busy caught up with your own mess, your own foolishness, you can't forget the things that are the most important, and that's the generation after us. So that's my message for the older generation. And I say it's not too late because, like I said, I'm 37 years old. I'm never too old to learn something new. Never too old. Matter of fact, there's been plenty of countless opportunities where I educated people older and younger than me. So it ain't too late. But yeah, in closing, these recycled conversations, y'all. We've been recycling. We're participating in discussions that took place about 40 years ago, and there is no end goal as long as money is involved. As long as there's an opportunity for a person to make money, these conversations are going to continue. Conversations are going to continue. So how do you execute um so how do you execute this in a truest form or in a respectable form? Do I know the answer to that? Yes. Am I going to give that out? Um yeah, sure. Just watch me. If you guys been watching me for the last 10 years, you'll realize the conversations that I have, there's not a price tag attached to it. In fact, although I got the link set up in the description as for donations, but the only time I really broadcast my cash app is from a birthday. But other than that, nah, we just mm-mm. Just just go out there, talk about what you want to talk about, properly plan it out, and go execute. And also another thing, these conversations. I don't know, let me let them know I'm here. Yeah, I was gonna say also in a another thing. Dang, I just lost my train of thought just that fast. Oh well, it's all good. And they don't hurry up and come outside. Oh yeah, me. Yeah, thing. I just talk about what I want to talk about with no price tag attached to it because I generally this is the things I generally want to talk about, and offering something that is authentic and genuine uh, to the conversation, and I will also provide, and I will also like to provide something that has not been introduced to the common folks as much as I can. Some people say some of the conversations that you talk about, Chris, doesn't warrant a lot of eye seekers, and nobody wants to hear it. They want to hear about this, that, and the third. I said the only reason why I was like, I don't care. I don't care about what the masses want to see, what they want to talk about. Like for example, last week the news was dad taking his son to the prom. I didn't talk about that. I knew what was going on. No, I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't care, and I didn't care to talk about it because it just I don't. It's like I don't feel like talking about it. Everybody rushed to it, which is their prerogative because they knew this would give me the most views. This will get the most people talking or whatever. And quite frankly, some of you guys did not. Some of you guys did not properly capitalize on that conversation either way. They had to be totally honest. You guys did not properly capitalize on that conversation, especially when I'm just in passing and I hear it, I was like, all right, yeah, screw that up, screw that up, screw that up. Because y'all stuff come to me like on the well, my subscribe people don't subscribe to the algorithms and that type of stuff. So I see it as like nah, blown, 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 blown. So also, and now I think about it's another thing. There's a bunch of hype beasts in this out here. A bunch of hype beasts. They want to talk about what everybody's talking about so they can financially stay relevant. It's so beautiful that I've been doing this for 10 years. And honestly, we're in season 11 right now. The beautiful thing about it is, I literally, in the last 10 years, I literally talk about everything I want to talk about. I didn't go to the biggest stories and boom, I want to talk about it just to for the intent to stay relevant or get more eyes or financially. No, I ain't do that. Not I ain't do it for that reason. No, everybody else is doing it because it's just wild. It doesn't make any sense, especially if this is technically supposed to be your second source of income. So I don't know why people are hyper focusing. I know I won't speak to it. I'll leave it. I'll say that for another day. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna give them a few more minutes because yeah, we got to go. I got to go home and clean and fold the clothes. And on top of that, I got geez, I'm somewhat behind on the edits. Oh, there he goes. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. BTSI show, Christopher J. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.